We're still in the vicinity of the border post, and we are coming to you from a scene where a truck overturned. It's believed that it slipped off the road because the road was slippery and it wasn't properly loaded. It was carrying meal to Mozambique. Then it slipped off. But what we can say is that this weather seems to be persistent. It's a bit cool today here and more rains are expected. So drivers are cautioned to drive carefully. Yes, the flow of traffic westerly bound, which means towards Nelspruit, towards Gauteng, it's increasing and more cars are expected. And for more on this, there's Mweti from the Department of Community Safety and Security and Liaison in the province who will be telling us what we can expect. And there's been breaking news.
Yes, we are expecting traffic to pick up much higher later today, but then we have seen lots and lots of cars are coming through here at the Lebombo port of entry. We are also expecting other ports of entry across the province to be also busy later this afternoon, as most of the people will be returning to work tomorrow. All that we can say is that so far we have been able to stop, the traffic officers have been able to stop nearly 160,000 vehicles so far, and then of all of those there has been over 34,000 summonses that were issued to motorists for various offences, while there's over 300 arrests for various traffic offences that were made by our traffic officers. Further to that, 158 of those who were arrested for drinking while under the influence. So we are once again appealing to motorists who will be on the road today and even after tomorrow, and always to ensure that they obey the rules. Those who will be traveling long distances are encouraged to rest sufficiently along the way, because as fatigue sets in, sometimes it leads to deadly crashes.
Let's talk to the incident that just occurred on the other side of the road.
Yes, here there is a truck. It was loaded with a maize meal that was destined for Mozambique from here at Komatipoort. The driver of the truck has indicated that the load was slightly skewed towards one side, and this led to him to the truck slipping and overturning as he did. As you can see behind me, they are trying to bring it up so that it can be towed to where it's supposed to go. But what we are also seeing is that the load that was on the truck has since been cleared. It has been put on the other truck. On the other hand, we have received the news that around 6:15 today, there was a collision that occurred between a minibus and a light delivery vehicle, a bakkie, on N4 between Macharadorp and Belfast. This led to 2 people dying on impact when that crash occurred, and then 6 more sustained serious injuries, while 3 more people sustained slight injuries, while 6 people were seriously injured during that crash.
Thank you so much. That was Mweti Muslim from the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison telling us that traffic flow is expected to continue to go up towards Johannesburg, and there's been a crash whereby 2 people have lost their lives around Machadodop. When we started with the interview, he was still confirming that information. Therefore, I couldn't start with it. That is why I allowed him to go ahead and tell us more about it. Back to you, studio.
Sipapele, thank you so much for bringing us that breaking news. 2 more people losing their lives on the roads. Please, if you are making your way home from holiday, please be safe.